Hi everyone, my name is Miss Osdemore. I am a student at Iowa State and I am going to be teaching you about the commutative property. Who can tell me what multiplication means?
Anytime something by something else.
Right, so you have to take a group of something times another group of something, correct? Awesome. So can any of you tell me what the commutative property might be?
Is that where you're in a community?
It is not, but that's a great guess. The commutative property is dealing with multiplication and the grouping. So let's try one. Today I'm going to show you how to multiply using groups and the commutative property. So let's say I have a set of numbers that I want to multiply. So let's say we have 5 times 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out 5 groups of 2. What's another way I could multiply 5 times 2?
2 times 5.
Awesome. So now I'm going to lay out 2 groups of 5. Can anybody tell me what they have in common?
Both are 10.
Awesome, they do. They both have 10. So the definition of the commutative property is the order of numbers in which they are multiplied. But if we took 5 times 2 and 2 times 5, the answer is still the same, correct? So you can multiply them both ways, but the answer will not change. So let's work on a few other examples, and then we're going to get to working on a worksheet by yourself. For example, let's say I wanted to do, now that I have shown you 2 different ways to solve the multiplication problem, let's do another one together. So go ahead and grab just a pile of whatever color of marbles you would like. Alright, and now we're going to work on 2 groups, 2 times 3. 2 times 3. So how do you think we're going to go about this? What do we do first? Anybody show me what we're going to do first?
I made 2 groups of 3.
Awesome. So Kelly made 2 groups of 3. So let's count aloud how many we have in this group. Can we count together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 times 3 is 6, right? Awesome. So what's another way we could do 2 times 3?
3 times 2.
Awesome. So what does that mean, Rebecca? What does that mean, 3 times 2?
It's going to be 6.
Right. That's good. That's right. So how many groups do we need?
3.
Awesome. So I could just flip the numbers, and now we would need 3 groups of 2, right? So let's make 3 groups of 2. Kelly, do you want to leave your first group there and then make another? Perfect. So let's count this group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what does that mean? They both have 6. So who can tell me what that means using the commutative property?
That if you have one number and you multiply by the other number, they'll equal the same as if you switch them around.
Awesome. So no matter if you switch the groupings of the numbers, it's going to be the same, correct? Great. You guys did a fantastic job. So why did we get the same answer? Why are these the same? You kind of said it already. Just want to repeat it.
Because you switch them around.
Because you switched the numbers around. Great. All right. So are you guys ready to work on your worksheet? All right. Go ahead and put your marbles back in the pile for me. Now we're both going to have different worksheets, or different groups of numbers. So go ahead and start laying out what you think you would do. Who wants to read the instructions out loud? Go ahead.
Here's a set of numbers. Please show 2 different ways you can multiply these using the commutative property. Then write a sentence stating the two different ways you have multiplied them and why the answers are the same.
Perfect. So go ahead and use your marbles. Lay out your groups that we just practiced, your two different groups, because you need two different ways of multiplying them, and then leave them there so I can see what you were doing.
So we don't write on our paper?
You can write on your paper if you want. You can write down your groups if you want. See, right here you would have 7 times 4. So if you want to write another group of how you would do that, you may. Awesome groups. Great job. If you need more marbles, feel free to get more. Are you finished, Kelly? Yes.
I do both ways?
You have to do both ways. Because remember what the commutative property is?
Switching them around.
Switching them around. Because you're going to get the same answer. Kelly, do you think you have a good understanding?
I think so.
Okay. Awesome.
Can I use different colors?
If you would like, if that doesn't confuse you. All right, Kelly, you were done first. Can you explain to me what you did?
I have 3 and 2, and I did 2 groups of 3 and 3 groups of 2. We got 6 times.
Perfect. Now, what is your explanation? What did you answer on the blank there?
I just said that I explained what I did, and I said that both make 6 because yeah, we switch on them, it's the same.
Because there's 3 times 2, so 3 groups of 2, right?
Yes.
And then you have 2 groups of 3. Perfect. Rebecca, can you tell me what you did with yours?
I made 7 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I made 4 groups. 2, 3, 4 of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Perfect. What is your answer?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28 in that one.
So, do you think there's going to be 28 in this one?
Yes.
Why?
Because I just switched the groups around.
Awesome. You guys did a fantastic job. Well, you guys did an awesome job of learning the commutative property. Is there any other questions I can answer before we leave?
Does this work all the time?
It does if you have the same numbers. So let's say that they gave you a set just like you have on your worksheet. Just like that, if you switch the numbers like that, it is going to always be the same thing. Because the multiplication means 2 groups of, the x means of, which means multiply, 3. So you just switch them around. Does that make sense? Awesome. Well guys, well everyone, thank you very much for the opportunity, and I had a blast.